Fala galerinha, aqui quem fala com vocês é o Juba Nerd. Galera, tô trazendo pra vocês um jogo diferente, um jogo de estilo, um jogo que eu também gosto, mas eu trago pouco pro canal, que é o Ace Combat. É um clássico que eu acompanho desde o Play 2. A gente já vai dar início, galera. Só tô compartilhando. Beleza. Deixa eu deitar aqui. Vou ligar aqui para acompanhar aqui também vocês. Deixa eu subir um pouco. Pior que eu nem cliquei. Fui subir um pouco aqui para ficar mais. Campanha. Continuar. Onde a gente fez a missão 2.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you?
Isso daqui é o que, esse mano? Será que é uma espécie de...
It does to me. A hell of a lot.
Toda vez que você vai... Tem que passar por isso? Não, já pulei. Missão 1 a gente já fez. Não sei por que tá aparecendo aí pra gente fazer de novo. Porra, o som no headset é outra coisa, galera. Um jogo como esse ainda. Acho que eu sou um piloto.
Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site.
Ah, ele tá nos dando um modo história, só que
It's possible that the Fusion ceasefire agreement has been broken.
a gente faz ela de novo, não que tenha problema. Até bom que eu vou treinando um jato novo.
Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft confirmed overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Bom, aqui na garagem que a gente tá, galera, você começa por base com esses aviões aqui, ó, esses dois. Mas a gente conseguiu esse aviãozaço aqui, míssil. Esse baita desse avião aí, que eu acho que é uma evolução do F-22. Tem muito conteúdo esse jogo aqui, galera. Muito mesmo. Aos poucos a gente vai conseguindo, mas... Olha isso.
Column Squadron take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron. Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Page 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Page 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit.
A gente vai ter que pausar. Caso que a câmera tá bem em cima. Deixa eu dar uma olhada aqui. Um lugar que dá pra pôr a câmera. Aquele lado lá em cima. Pera aí.
Roger that.
Acho que aqui fica melhor. Por causa do radar.
Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job, Mage 2.
Not bad, Mage 2. Trigger, switch your radar. See if you can locate the enemy. There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
É aqui, ó. O inimigo meu tá aqui, ó. Esse avião meu anda muito, cara. Au! Vamos mudar de arma.
Fox 3. Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
I'm on this one's tail.
Target confirmed down. Good, Mage 2. Mage 2, target's in range. Pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm. You got this.
I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Trigger, don't forget your special weapon. You'll knock him out with your special weapon. Use it when you need to.
We've done enough damage to the harbor, the carrier, and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installations and return to base.
Mage 2, target down. Fox 3. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if we can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Missile launched. Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Target is down.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Locked.
Fox 2. Column 4, shake that bandit off your tail. I'm in his blind spot. He's mine. Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. Combat mission accomplished. We still do have our baggage. Emptying of our hangars and runways. Enemy on your tail. Switch it. Missile crossing. Break. Don't let them destroy the harbor. Where the hell are we fighting? The harbor is under heavy fire.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Mage 2 bandit confirmed down.
They can burn with their own payload.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Bandit acquired. Locked on. Enemy on your tail. Watch it. Break. Missile. Enemy attack struck me. I'm still okay. Friendly down. I'm in position. He's mine.
One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this.
To Golem and Mage, job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Esse avião aqui que eu tenho aqui, galera, eu tive que pegar a parte. Ele não veio no jogo. Tem vários aviões que você pega a parte. Esse daqui é um baita do avião, galera.
The Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Essa primeira missão a gente tinha feito ontem.
Page 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. We have faith in you. Good luck. Control.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on, I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yusia was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yusians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yusia, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Ocean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink
Boa
of an eye.
tarde aí, pessoal. Seja todo mundo bem-vindo aí.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuzian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Missão 2, Charge the Enemy.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Ocean Federation and all countries on the Yuzian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Gray's Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Essa árvore seria uma coisa de desbloquear. Entendi. Certo. Ah, agora eu entendi como vai desbloqueando. Que nem esse avião aqui. 70 mil. Tenho 53 mil. Beleza. Vamos iniciar a missão 2. Apesar que eu não posso falar nada, né, cara? Que eu comprei esse avião aqui na PSN, tá R$26. Tem vários aviões alucinantes. Esse daqui era um dos mais modernos que eu encontrei. E... nossa, ele é muito foda, cara. Bora. Vamos lá. Devagarzinho a gente tô entendendo ali. Pra conseguir mais aviões, essas coisas assim, é como se fosse tipo um Need for Speed. Vai jogando, ganhando dinheiro no jogo, né? E daí você pode desbloquear. Mas a minha aeronave é muito louca, galera. Dá uma olhada. Ela, ó, eu não tô acelerando. Ela já é mais rápida que os aviões que estão voando comigo. Ó, o jeito que é meu avião. Que louco. Eu prefiro essa câmera aqui. Que aqui eu já tenho uma base mais detalhada. Só tô voando só. Eu tô aqui, ó. Entendeu? Não precisa ficar. Vai. Nossa. Rapaz, eu não escapei ali atrás, não sei como, hein? Vamos subir. Vou pegar mais uma aqui. Nossa, mano, os caras. Nossa, os caras estão. Olha lá atrás, ó. Que guerra que tá. Vou subir aqui. Eu não sei o que aconteceu, mano. Sério, agora eu não sei o que aconteceu, não.
H2, missile launch. H2, target destroyed. Targeting gun range. Vehicle down.
Bandit on your 6. Column 3, Fox 2.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds. Bandit, right behind you.
How the hell is the enemy able to shoot us so accurately when it's camouflaged? Enemy missile coming at me. Breaking.
Clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock-on to their targets, too.
All aircraft. Residential area is below you.
Attacking.
H2, missile launch. Targeting range of guns.
Missile. Breaking. Where's the friendly?
The enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Opa. Tô voando bem no limite mesmo do céu. Bem alto mesmo, pra não ter. Tem um avião ali. Passou do meu lado.
H2 locked. Bandit is down. Vehicle down.
O arco bem rente aqui. Nossa, escapei, mano. Não tinha visto a torre. Quase que eu dou nela. Tô jogando muito bem, mas não é, cara. Não é que eu tô jogando bem também. A aeronave que eu tô usando é, mano, muito avançada. Muito mesmo. Se eu jogar com a outra, nossa, você não passa metade disso, pô. Aqui é o lugar mais longe que eu já cheguei nesse jogo, pra você ter uma ideia. Eu vou pegar o que tá no meu radar aqui. Nossa, tô voando rente as árvores. Também é uma descida só, não é? Pra cima, pra cima, pra cima, pra cima, pra cima. Vai, 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 vai. Eu vou ganhar altura agora.
H2, APC destroyed.
Missile, right now!
Missile. Missile.
Ó, destruiu a metralhadora, porque eu vi que meu míssil não fixava nele. Opa!
H2 locked. H2, watch the enemy on your six.
That only scratched me up. Continue with combat.
Missile.
Heads up! Bandit behind you!
Devagar, assim vou virando. E assim você tem mais noção do chão, entendeu? Por isso que eu prefiro esse ano.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy missile detected!
Nossa, minha nave tá bem danificada.
H2, missile away. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out. Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Enemy missile detected!
It didn't connect. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
No, they're not linked to the radar vehicles.
Nossa, tem uma galera aqui. Eu achei que tava acabando. Agora é tudo no ar agora. Nossa, eu tirei em cima, cara. Sério. Cara, os caras tão fora, mano. É muito. Agora que a ajuda chegou lá. Andar mais alto. Eu tô tendo ajuda lá agora, né? Não tô querendo enfrentar sozinho, não. Eu destruí pra caramba já, mano. Pega. Tá subindo, ó. Eu vou subir agora. Estão atacando a base, eles estão subindo, tentando subir com os caças. Mas não tá deixando agora. Tipo assim, é uma fila de caça que eles têm. Esse é que eu preciso pegar. Talvez é o único, é o último. Nossa, onde? Rapaz, os caras estão passando. Vou virar minha nave também. Pronto. Aqui, calma. Ele vai aparecer ali. Pegamos. Aê, passamos.
Status report. Multiple bogies on radar. They're close. Wait, they're being launched. You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile. Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it.
Drones? Eu achei que os dois eram amigos nossos.
Doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. Missed. HQ, this is Column 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Column 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter. He's saying the war could change in an instant. You know,
guns!
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Missile evaded.
Feels like I'm riding a roller coaster up here.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
My wings are iced up.
I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt.
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Mage 1 launching missile.
That's a miss.
Entering clouds.
I've got him in my sights. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Mage 2, locked.
Icing.
Mage 2, you've iced up. Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh?
The enemy knows a few moves, but that's about it. Just chase him down and pull the trigger.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
Pegamos ele, beleza.
Nice work, everyone. Mission complete.
Vamos voltar com o nosso padrão na nossa formação.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
Missão, será que cumprimos?
Took down cost civilian casualties.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Ó, o avião que louco, ó.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in
Vou lá,
civilian
né?
territory.
Ganhamos troféuzinho.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Estamos a próxima missão, né? Vamos ver já como que é, aqui que vai ser. Two Prong Strage, missão 3.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandhar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Gray's Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Ocean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
Deixa eu ver aqui na árvore quanto que a gente ganhou agora. 92.000. Rồi. Đó. Ele mandou mais alguma coisa? Bom, pessoal que estiver na live aí, eu já vou avisando. A cirurgia que estava marcada para o dia 31, acabamos de receber notícia aqui. Meu médico acabou ficando doente e a cirurgia foi cancelada. Então agora a gente vai ter que esperar. Esperar, não tem nem falar, marcar nada, porque a gente tava tudo certo já para isso daí. E agora tem que esperar agora, galera. Bom, a gente chegou na missão 3 aqui, desbloqueamos já um monte de coisa ali, não tinha visto aquela árvore ainda, gostei. E sair da missão. Tem missão livre, continuar, reiniciar a história, campanha, tal. E sair do jogo. Galera, final da live. Agora eu tive notícia que minha cirurgia está cancelada. Então eu vou estar me organizando melhor aqui agora, a partir de agora.